This is Wadu TV, truth and integrity.
Abusia, yamamu nyina kwa bahaya body TV. Na
this is Wadu TV.
Okatakyie Afrifa mensa. Kwa Afrifa is back. Say just say o school or bridge. Law school now or twaso. Into nyata mama. To say we no me. Ama for to ayam piasa anando mama dada Ghana for. Sisi awaba. Etiwabi the true state of Ghana or the tuga. Fiti tama mampani John Mahama betne dwaso. Ebisi bizembe wode nyina ba. Nsema ba ya katakata so sanitary pad ho nsem ene tese scandals ya se da katakata ni nyina so ede janda ma kele no wa be yoba ore ni nyina betu da Lumba so de se wonu se ono kra wo ho no tuja kakra nti ene de fully packed you ready na jana e ba no kawentela de be wom captain de kakra be wom papa shi de be wom e was up you to back already eti nyabetre na enti
Paddy bouquets
Okay, yeah, Nante. All right. No, I just agree with him. Yeah, Nante. Why? All right, so Mr. P, am I ready? Mr. Y, am I ready? Yeah, Ade. Let's make it very clear. I think so far we've done more share my in the next 2 minutes I should probably start because and then something I wanted also. I need to be very frank and be very fair and just move forward. Okay, so clarity in which sound? Let me know which of the sound. Is it my sound, which is the microphone sound, and I say background music, and which one of them? And low. No, I want to understand. So say a background sound there. Then I intentionally made it low. Please let me know. Because this is okay, so they say my own sound is low. Let me put it here near is it better? Sound in here, okay. Give me feedback because I am here. Mr. P and Mr. Y, the Omo from Baby Omo. Okay, so microphone sound near low. Is that what you guys are saying? Or say it's okay now, sir. Okay, let's proceed. If it's okay, you let me know. Okay. Okay, it's loud and clear. Microphone. Okay, so Don Ballistic said my voice is okay now, so I think we can proceed. I need to find a way to get things done, and we have to do it any which way. Anyway, BBI okay, let proceed. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for having time to listen to a show. Yeah, Munyina Majia Tumsa is the #1 authentic show in Ghana. And yesterday, the maiden edition of For the Records every US Bremo. Now, I know say it's been a while, and in my absence, many have wondered where exactly I have been, what exactly I have been up to. And why I say Mako silence kakra. That's what Ajabu we are sure say most of you heard say me free Ghana amaba eye broni krum eba beshiade. And the long silence bibia no na say me buy and me settle in. Ampeni ampano ya settle in. So I return today. But I return today not just with words, but with clarity, with conviction and purpose. And they say, Mijina ha, na mijina monim se eye sa bumfa asanti achim akola ketuanu amonim dedano. Ne na befa ne ko eye swame ekotete no. Na nsu ofri asanti agona. Sakola ketuanu a KN University Primary School classrooms HCP no. Na there's discipline in infant modi no. Sakola no ani jina monim no. Now I know say mumu bebre wonder omo mbeje di se me kuba yukon omo njidi omo nyini so omo anyani. But life has opened doors I never imagined say ebe open. I've had several opportunities which miankasa koku ayi chako selabano. I never imagined say menya sa opportunities no. My first opportunity menya aye say me aranka me sheda mpe school sem bebre na so because public administration for my first degree in Gempa. I went further to earn a master's in international relations and diplomacy in Gempa. And when the desire to understand the law called, I obeyed. That journey no I made pursue LLB and then me di aba be drew her a Jamaica Master of Laws or University of Connecticut. Eti se won so o hwe me ba bia o hwe me bia no. Ka hunu se bidie wura ba no da ache won so betimi afra entu bafufu and abetimi ahya atade fufu. But let me be honest with you on this one. Sabre ya me baye I know say bebre no abusa Okatakyie na won set up now mantem on set up now mantem. It is not just about me bantem anane hia me, but it is about me bano exactly what I am coming to do. So this season has not been just about academic credentials and laurels. Semeba na maba be pay year masters keke. The past few weeks now me free me comfort zone. Na me ba America. Me self-reliant. It has been a period of deep solitude moment for me. A moment I'm at say, I reflecting, I take a deep breath. Ebusa me all the questions that truly matter. I hear from me freeba. I hear from a mababi drew. And where exactly am I going? I don't think that I mean no. If it's a Michelle Juma say from outlines and pages, Mr. Wincott. A movie Yeko GH1 all the way to Happy FM, XYZ, come back to Angel. Be starting for the records. Munina almost supported me. But when I came here, na me a careful reflection. And after a careful reflection, the answer has become much more clearer. Say, Afrifa, ya nguma me wiase se me ma me fa abrabomu keke. I'm not here to just pass through life. I wasn't born simply to come and repeat a cycle. Say, ya nguma me wiase, me ko school, me nya adwuma, me ware, me woma, me sidan, na me nyini na me wu. And the cycle continues. If that is all there is to life, if that is all life has to offer, come here, Afrifa Mensa, I'm interested. It's too boring. I believe that I was born for something greater. I believe that I was born for something higher. And that great purpose, that solemn responsibility bestowed upon me, it is service to humanity and mankind. If you say, me no work, I say, my baba sha woyimu me ko me ba de me ye ne de ko ne ba nyina no na se me wie na se sa de mba besua ye nyina yi de matuto mo ba bedu ha if it does not benefit the Ghanaian people, especially me kroma Santiago na for, especially we amuase bipua afamaso bedumase kona dewu tabre asamai konya if the mesua nyina na benefit jamasefo a na me ba wiase be ye den. And from this day onwards I make a pledge to Ghana for my yebidia, but mekoso anso serve mekoso uplifting nipa se be shia kofi kwa kuno ye trotro driver nanso ne maboa uplifting no mekoso aka nokure Mekosua na stand up for justice, regardless of how they brand me. And to honor the ordinary Ghanaian whose story is my story. For the people, service to the people, for the honor that it will be brought to my name. Say me di and munyambe baho. And they say, mesum me mai, na me nyam faso. So this time around, we are back, not just to come and do what we usually do, but we are back with a sense of purpose and clarity of ideas. And then, Madam Assessor, when we called, you've listened. I am just astonished. So far, the numbers that we see, and I'm just astonished. It clearly shows that Ghana for that so epe kadechi no asem. Na Ghana for that so pe masem dia. And then komoni bebre akoso yebedi bi. Na so mama mo surprise eja. O mza Okatakyie Afrifa be do ha dia na so mo surprise no so. Gobi.
Ayene.
Jenwa.
Ayene. Yay. Mo fine. You.
More how. And no correct. I want a woman to TV abandon na so be free to me now so be any day. You nim komo bebre govi. Me free Ghana na dia na bibia ko yi dia.
Bibia ko so papa. Na komo na twagu achi.
Komo na twagu machi wa ho. Efiensem no.
Efiensem.
Daddy Lumba nsem nyasa.
So the guys no keep
Osage Aquaba.
You back in Aquaba no so simachi. Na you ura Sam George nso ne DSTV ne ho wan tokwa esi ye. You know, I'm obeying it because the state of the nation, the true state of the nation.
Exactly.
Sure. You are baby sin there, and some men also. And you ma be yeah, you did that Lumba and some wakata swunti. Yanti asiye. You bet you didn't know. You Minister of State. Who means on farmers here. Nejuma pan. Say you are no more crying for so more kase yira. Say na nesi komono. Na se bin predu asajapa ne ayi no ko ne container sika na aye manu ko hu yen ewo he Tony General Dani Media General people social media no ba be dis ye be dis but when say microphone so edin komo 24-hour economy the market for so mo ye no mo some questions 24-hour economy no aye den ye be dis komo no di ora nkomo Samejam fi gold board ECG continue say yira ya na ewo he ko si say sa question when you na ye bebusa containers na yira ya ya ba foforo ntini ye theatrics na manfo ne ntini na mentias obviously we will ask all the relevant questions ye we are be some crofobia ashada no mo prepare the minds of the people towards nonsense. As if say member in Ghana. And ye busa question. Na Jo Mahama oba ye no said this ye bu mind ye hunu bi da. Oba ye said no bu mind nti man tetem. Ye be busa question.
Stop it there.
Don't Mahama tetem ye for money because Bank of Ghana says city ni 11 and so ko eye ba bi $1 na ankasa wo a eye 12 and na tetem no. We need to understand. The question is when you bebusa.
Exactly.
Ya ma minister Juma so wanya Juma. Na Juma pa ne say. Minister na Juma ne say. Na Juma for private individuals be kwa akoko na. Na so manfo ne ne sienti. Ni ani age ni ebo. Bebusa sa question no. Attorney General say no Furiata kwa hire lawyer for. How can for yet go and hire lawyers? One case you corner walk with the Nukayan chassis. Attorney General can you for yet bet me a file or obey appeal to a year a federal court from federal court to circuit court to Supreme Court. And you made this sound for Yamen Friday, Tremuya, and make sure a civil procedure so I understand the civil procedure of a United States of America.
Precisely.
Extradition certificate, mind you, it is not a judgment of the court, it's a certificate. And for Attorney General to sit down and lie to the people, say a issuance of extradition certificate, obey me appeal to the Supreme Court. Me dwene ho a mentiase. Eti be busa sa questions no. We will have deeper conversations. Now Attorney General say federal court to be and file ye busa say federal court to be ya because over be do America there were 92 federal courts. District courts. 92 federal district courts no emudia he na wa file eye kanoforiata asem ne wo because baby obe file no na kanoforiata tie ansa no wa file eye federal court onim baby kanoforiata tie na e be busa sa questions we will have deeper conversations into the matter.
Exactly. So
ntro ne ade ne eniama masa na ekoso no manfo ne tiase manfo ne tiase manfo ne ni drama ne ho nti no mo drama nana jo mama ne ba no yi na manfo na baje su ye the real issues that will them tiase we will keep on educating the people, we will keep on telling the people without fear, without favor. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Okatakyie Afrifa Mensa. Mamente a young komo way in free hotel about that Lumba diano COVID na ye fa me dem said that Lumba asamono ya guna ni mu ase awi ya ye de be nyina awi eti metie free na arepsam ne se enti se bi mpraduasa o ekuo na abusu enti nyame a de papa se govi de mu betimi aye ni Jero Kobi eti ekuo na sua adade so eti nyame a chewa de papa se ye mu betimi aye wo nachi nyina ni
fire
said mo se papa nani mu ase say papa ne din all in the name of fighting for justice and the truth. Gonna who am into me, but gonna see. Obi, see a TV as Obi see a friend of Papa Juan. Was in Lumba. It's that the Lumba. Now that the Lumba or fighting for justice or for no correct question. Who's and say no kura ne mu ye na all fight for. It's miensa no kura ne ye kan wasemi. Anti akoso and first of all let me state this. But if say me cabinet come odoburu ni fo na no mo de makoshe wo say belong to. The cabinet come and akoso me belong to omumienu bia omumienu bia we if you say be predia say nyeda Lumba enimu anti akosu asewa stop it kamini modo broni eti omumienu nyina asem enhia na ye mebusa ne say wosi wunua papa ho ahwan wosi wunua ne dad Lumba ana wo defend no credit Kobi me hu ye nka wo ye no anti akosu okure pa ne say o say that Lumba no na me ware no kwajofosu na ware anti akosu kwajofosu budin wanka bi eti anti akosu okure no kwajofosu me ne kwaje bosia ma no be ho ahwan no better kwajo na bosia no woje na no tuai budin kwajofosu no kure ne yente so otuai o so wantua odobro ni so say Lumba no kura no mehia no na wohwihwan na jonku ni na jonku nyina atutu ana me fa super good so ye na me dini si ho na me hwe no kwajo na sa na net budin etika asam no woni funu asam na eka de edikan de toso ye funu yonko ye nyina ye nye na emom ye fa yonko se de be ya won power de jaso etika wo ye papa ho ahwan na se wonu ya ne dad Lumba mpani ampa na odo no a enam dad Lumba so na anim akoso se wa nam dad Lumba so na anim odobroni eti penimfo se besepa ni ko nyina haban ye tase ne banyansefo tika asem na ko ye no ye kwadwofo so wonye ewiase nyina kwadwo ye bonsam no nanso wɔfa wɔamfo sɛ de ɛbɛyi a wɔkyena wɔbɛkata na de gya so enti ante akɔsia sɛ wɔware no ɛyɛ no kora yɛhia wo papa hyi no waba bɛka kyerɛ papa a wɔyɛ no wɔyɛ ma lumba no abie n'anum ka ne nnwom a meyɛtee even the last statement fa ne yira kosua sɛ wa ho ɔno a hwɛ ebuo ne ɔdɔ ɔsɛ me yira kosua sɛ wa ɔnyɛ saa da ɔne mmerɛ yɔ nanso obu ne yire no etika wo nua no ebusa ho kwɔhye sɛ kodwo fo so dia no akɔfa abɛyi kodwo fo so ware anti akosua sɛ wa menim pefe so ɔne ɔdɔ bronia atena emfie bebre a wo man so ama baako awu eti nkola ne nyina ma wo mo etika we no besepa ne ko nyina haban ese de ye ware no de ye anware no unua no na akɔfa aba tubu nkotodwe no apa anti akosua besere wate acho wate besere wat na kodwo ehu akodwo wonye bonsa bia nkyɛn no so watena wo mfia duasa man sie de sie no en sɛ hwe wate lego bia no anti akosua wo mu kyɛfa enti emra ne ma kwan sɛ obetimi di ne nyina ma odoburoni ti anti akosua mesere onya abota wate ne ensi akwa yi bonsa we no onko na we wa fro odoburoni odo mesere wa ni die bia sefata anti akosua munya din ne anya ne sa why paucho why no ni ye se wiye nua ebise wo nua no na akɔfa ne mienu nyina aba ayo ya ne ma no wo odoburoni ho no nti wo wia betimi ne wo mafa sɛ wo ma ne wo mu ana bisam papa ho awan besepa ne ko nyina haban ɛna no na wo ba no wabɔ adwaman kubi emra no so wo ba ne bɔ adwaman yɛ kuno Yesu Kristo ya disem ni din wo si ni trase wo hya ase so wo tworo wo de nyansa to de emra na ka ho stop it pause you want your body that want to boy nyasa wo ba ne nam so mo be ye Mary Magdalene onwa e dise wo nua no obi na asem se ya ba ye katana deja so ye katana deja na deja so exactly oh in the name of me fight for the kure na ye nya abusuapani de nkasa bi wo di abusuapani a enye politics no waka say win or lose abusuapani no wo de nioma for the sake of unity of the family and coherence inti and it matter ye na bi ye busuapani bi enya no emma ba bi a ye Lumba ye abusuapani ni so wo launch to park movement na ko na busua betra TV so no ofinisim no oyinisim na de no busuapani o kame hu ye nka busuapani de esi akire no ano media ne ba monko wate na we ofisem ye behwe ni nyina ka na busuapani no afro ayakosua mase asekonofo ye benkonofo mese wate enwu na ni mu ase enya court nsem bi ameka na de o de bi am de ama ho abusuapani ni nyansa ne sa no kasa na mati ye gu papa ye ni mu ase sei oyi de na fighting for no kure exactly na se ni nua ba ne wo akosua brempoma na Lumba NDC na se ne mo madia ade a wa onua ba ma no nyame twedi ampo bebusa tieni ye fire esi ade a wo akosua brempoma ade wa ye no nyame ebebusa sa yero asam na re ho ho na yetimi atena ho yase all in the name of fighting for no krewu agu papa ye ni mu asita ne so bonsam ebi ma wi aseda fire that's the wo fire the wo tio ni enya odobroni won say wodo Lumba eboroso ya hot wadi nkunim nti oti fefie ne am ye de ayi champagne so ye de champagne go so for de be fine ye de champagne go so for de be ya isa no ni anya akosia no so abetina team legal wife for me don't see hey maya me de hwe ka kire mo wate monyere mo ho monyere mo ho wate team legal for monyere mo ho odobro ni mo mo aja ni nti mo nse papa ne din na akosu am hu se ayi enam se ne mane se omummuwa no woni bi agya amane muwa wo because woni nya asem a emfa wo ma ho se na lumba wo problem a emfa wo mane ho the mistake that we mo ye ne se mo ne be ma nya asem a automatically mo pese mo ne frank kola ni nyina adai enti nkola ni be busa question se enti ye papa lumba anti akoso wanti yemfu ani anto se ye din ba se enti asem go be kurakura enti na mo ne bo fu no emo mesere nkola no mo ma me wo ye ni papa adamfo bonni enti na ko enye tire the show mu sore tworo nyum na release back hit ayasem gedwa ya ka ya se mano che se yetimi ka ma no go se mano ni hodi anka lumba no kwahwe ba bia anse no wa bot krawate medisi no na mo ne be ma ne ye bibi na mo boa ne ma ne ye bibi a aya mo kasa ma ne ko yes asa mono bua obi we helped him to build it okay so mono amobua no man building ye no mo se mo de mo ya ade na de o building ye kasa de ye kwase ampani ani no busu mo ya ade ya de mo se ya de mpo nhira mo de mo ya pepa so culture no it shouldn't go extinct Bruni kasa or say language is a soft power. It is a soft power. You cannot use hard military approach, abrasive approach to be able to let people like your language.
Precisely.
It is a gamanche mirror. So why do you say and cry a yera? Catch the menu on one cry for and you are money and the folk who yen a bemia who cry kasa. No gamanche mbabesra wo. Oh, your human name didn't as a cocos young cry. Yes, sir. Cocos young cry na or china over Bahanania baby dinko mobi and come on immediately. I'm said your bow, Jamie, me free one, I'm quiet. Mental make liake, mental make buake, can't see a trouble. Monsieur, said you only make once in a year, Macono. It is a mopesa who said, Seven previous. And I will be Beshiana Onsia. And once over that, and told my money maybe young crab for maybe what. And I am back ready. Oh, yes, the amount Bronicas are quite because it was a source of merchandise. Yeah, the digger.
Exactly.
As I focus on a question because we are ready for. Because I come at radio station won't cry. Clearly, there are ways and means I'll be to media year. Media promote or language. Yatina Krum how much me a jam among crime to phone in our career. Adani best. Abrasive approach na money here and akwa bem free ho ye akwa be wo shun away from ade na apesa o ye no mesere wa asa opesa me bo ye nkran no kwa akira I am willing to help now so we must not be abrasive with our approach soft power why because we bad o miss why If you are into life, you call reality in specific issues. Now, Papa into before that, you know. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Bobby, Jenna. Okay. Yep. Papa, your friend Sam George, Sam Jata, if I were Jata or your okra. Now you are appointed Minister of Communication, State of the Nation address. First person I address the issue. Yes, Sam Jata. So Wakra said Sam George. Now you are appointed as a Minister of Communication for 8 months. Govi. And some who private company and the boy ni would D 6 months to 8 months. Montemo price so yante so price so me no ka say Sam George so buy na appointing getting to 1 year na e dia na waye set no in any case Sam George so what here say Ghana is a free market economy and otiasiasa and free market economy it is driven by demand and supply. It may exactly a private company and your friend DSTV and a DSTV no me price BGC your course you go if you where demand is higher than supply then automatically prices will go up. Who Minister of State now say when we say there is a monopoly be somewhere DSTV is enjoying monopoly. Instead of being to say a market competition, you know, you are there thinking of price setting. What is price setting? You don't even understand your job.
Precise.
Constitutional mandate, you do not even understand it. Your mandate as a young minister, no, you do not even understand it.
Exactly.
The private pay TV service. Oba Bedru a America. Omu Hulu. Omu Netflix. Omu Amazon. Omu Debe. O subscribe to Wena Senor da. Omu Bordia. Go for the next one. HBO near the now the next one. It is where you minister of state. That's Waba. What's your policy for data? Etika say baby question. What do? You create a policy and the market competition.
Precise.
To strengthen the regulation, the existing regulations and the market competition, beba. Or expand the market access. Build the troublemaker. Who you not go Africa Kofi or say, Kofi say, what's the framework ban a woman minister no? What the two acquire. Say bet me a break is monopoly no. I really way why is the policy paper? Why is the regulatory framework? Why is the so be attracting alternative people? And DSTV in one matches all over the world. In America, but this is not going into the minds, not concert, drama. Concert, drama, theatrics. Shifting the attention of the people from the real issues. Sam George. Yende Sam George.
The Home Minister.
Yende Sam George.
Oh, fire.
You currently pay 59 Ghana cedis. When you pay 59 Ghana cedis, you get upgraded automatically to Access, which is valued at 99 Ghana cedis, and you get 35 more channels. This represents a 40% savings if you were to pay for the Access yourself. Second bouquet, Access, currently going at 99 Ghana cedi. If you retain your Access bouquet at 99 Ghana cedi, MultiChoice will bump you up to the family bouquet, which is currently priced at 190 Ghana cedis. You get 19 more channels, which means that if you were to stay on Access and get bumped up, for the value you get, you make a savings of 48%. If you're on the family package, which is currently valued at 190 Ghana cedis, DSTV will automatically bump you up to compact, which ordinarily goes for 300.
Full behavior and character. Advert. Minister of State. And then one no other than a PRO. I announce prices over here and a month for the okay. So after 3 months, no more prices. What next? Policy now what they buy, a day. Now in any case, DSTV could be a necessity and that's necessary. Me who you and minister there. You do ba ben you way say in such a way say there a necessity no. Na me tie minister only DSTV for still the nation address.
More fire.
Yenye influence will be
More fire with him.
Na yenhwe adie yenhwe.
A compact plus customer like you 570 tomorrow. If you want to watch your compact plus, you save 190 Ghana cedi tomorrow by paying 380 and still watching your compact plus.
Well,
this cannot be said to be the same.
Based on what you said yesterday.
Yes.
Tomorrow, in my case,
yes,
I still will pay 570
because you want to pay 570 and watch premium.
Price reduction. I still will pay 570.
No. What do you want to watch? Do you want to watch your compact plus or premium?
I want my compact plus.
Then you don't need to pay 570. You need to pay 380. You need to drop and save yourself 190. You save yourself 190 Ghana cedi. Pay 380, and you will still watch compact plus.
Compact plus is still 570. Is it not?
The content is worth 570.
Compact plus is still 570.
The content is worth 570.
Compact
it's
plus
being offered to you at 380.
Compact plus is still 570.
The arrogance with which until machoism be. Charlie. He has no clue what it means to say a minister.
Never.
The beyond he has no clue what it means to be a minister. Minister, the only minister we want to say. On number. We have some judge and two. Now, young state of the nation, 24-hour economy, no. I had day. 24-hour economy, no. I had day. Yeah, 24-hour economy. Yet, Chroma say na 24-hour economy. Yeah, but I'm catching them say. Omuni policy ibia framework bi ani o na momone na manfo ni pediate na okay how to win elections akwentu 0 etworo koma ni nua mako 0 e wo room time na mako 0 epe tumi e wo room abe yo mo emperor okachire say promise the people so hard. Because people get disappointed when you don't promise them than when you are not able to deliver the promise. Will you be ready? How about we are speaking to issues and educating you. Marcus 0, Ninia Quintus 0, Chro Krata command, tell man no emperor of room. No, catch say. One of the things you must do is that you should promise the people so hard, because people get disappointed when you don't promise them than when you are not able to fulfill the promise. It's in a 24-hour economy. 1 year down the lane, what is the state of 24-hour economy?
No, fine.
This is a 24-hour economic clock. One job, 3 shifts, 3 people. 1, 3, 3. One job, 3 shifts, 3 people. Obiabe Didi. Ezu. Extraordinary problems require extraordinary solutions for extraordinary results. And so businesses and public organizations will be encouraged to operate 24/7 in 3 shifts of 8 hours each. This will boost production, it will increase employment and provide well-paying jobs. It will transform Ghana into an import substitution and export-led country. It will increase employment opportunities and revenue, and it will enhance access to public services. We will focus on some selected public institutions that have huge customer traffic. For instance, the ports and harbors should be open 24/7. That means we have to employ more workers at the port. We have to employ more customs officers, more Gapoha workers.
Akufo-Addo buy in the first year, 2017. The first year, Nana Kofi, General, and we're launching the flagship program, Free SHS.
Precisely.
1 year down the lane, which sectors are operating the 24-hour economy? What are the measurable outcomes as it stands now? Mr. President, we want to know. Why is it 24-hour economy? Oba, your nurses for current 1 year. What is the status of job creation under the 24-hour economy? Samejamfi, a 24-hour economy, no? What is the status? What percentage is our policy ways a major employment engine? How many jobs have been created? Which industries have adopted the 3 shift? 1 job, 3 shift, 3 jobs. Data 133 go be data 24-hour economy ewen man for the NTC data 24-hour economy citizens in person wo mu na 1 year at a concert man for the nteniyo manase wo mo di che ho ye the boxing ye namfa near the Shatawali na Lumba de ba ya boa Lumba de se 3 months ya nka hwe na concert nko salary arrears of nurses, doctors, teachers kuramuntimintua and I don't mean say agoya kutubunku ya otega ateyi wasi ye tua teachers ka the several months of see ntua omuka no ye tua omuka nti ye mo ye nsem ban no it's crazy to say aban yend Edigovi clearly a frakada 24-hour economy no the state of the nation, you know, actually say 24-hour economy be anyhow. Yet same ayi gold board so eka yet.
We would love to do that. But if you are not and that is where John Mohammed's 24-hour economy comes in as a deliberate government intervention to encourage that person and make it easy for him. Okay. Yet it was no. You think any amboso. Yeah, the idea be by friend a time of use tariff. And mra will be use Kenya and a better boa will be tria. It will use soon Kenya no emra nipa dodo yusu nkani an ye friend
ononkwa sameja mfi nkwa ne said osika nkenia nkenia no ewa hin time of use tariff for said no ewa
active
sameja mfi ewa how many companies na sisi at the time of use tariff for said in Kenya no how many companies Frakadam. And the people are not interested in these particular things. They are distracted. A lot of things distract them. The state of the economy, the 24-hour economy, Wadaruma, Ghana was told, Ghanaians were told we should expect major economic shift 1 year down the lane. 24-hour and coming.
President John Dramani, please, we are on our knees. Some of us work for the party. Look, these are our party cards. This is my party card. This is my paying card. This is where I pay my dues. Look at this one. Look at this one. You see, so it is not politically motivated. This is my party constitution. It is not by NDC MPP. Please, the youth have worked and must be paid. Teachers must be given clearance. Those who are in the house, they should be given clearance to work. You see, Ghana, we don't respect teachers. It is teachers who make every profession. So now, why are you making it look as if we should regret why we chose this profession? All of us cannot be at the presidency. All of us cannot be at the ministries. All of us cannot be doing any other work. Some must definitely teach. And so if you have chosen this profession, and this is how Ghana is treating us, if you don't get teachers to work, if you don't get teachers to teach our words, what will the country, how will the country be? How will it be?
If you don't get teachers to teach our words, kope baby for fraud. Now buying what other 24-hour economy. That one. So the state of the state of the nation address here, the Koso. You be brain, you butchery. Go via to Kromasi. Anna, Omode, Aibaye. Now, 20 general, they say, Moment media general for headquarters. Cause me need the oil. Now, the entire American has been because of the respect I have for the deputy Justice Remsai. Now, so Nadia, you better than two. You better bound for no the Musa government will say, what is the commitment of Ora? And dear now, Bamaja Dodo says he can majis. Saying, court on sense of fire. Yenti Okujato, Yankos
lands. If we successfully ask people to pay conservative market value for the lands they have looted, again, the experts are telling us that we can recover about 702.8 million United States dollars for the Ghanaian people. That's if we just
$8 million. Sign a multi.
Ask them.
Ora, no, what is the true state of Ora? Through State of the Nation address. We will keep on advising. Obi, yebema mo hunu niye koso. Dede ni adini nyina catch State of the Nation.
Those who were paying 42,000 cedis, 120,000 cedis, 160,000 cedis to pay the fair market value. Those are lands that $500,000, $600,000. You will even struggle to get cantonments land at that figure. So very conservative estimates. We take the view that if people are asked to pay the real market value, this is how much we can retrieve. So in all, just a summary, the 36 cases, the high amount cases that we put together, and then the land loot, potentially we can raise about 21.19 billion United States dollars. And that is far more than what we have been chasing the IMF for. We have also saved large portions of the agric mechanization lands at cantonments. Those of you who are conversant with that land opposite the Elwak Sports Stadium, all of it had been allocated. The documentation we have is that all of that land has been sold. And the sad part is that you see from the report, some people, prime cantonments land, paid as low as 42,000 cedis. 42,000 cedis for a plot of land. Some 160,000 cedis. And these government officials, MPs, ministers of state. So,
Gomi, General.
Bisa no hene.
Me of a campo, me of a menya me hu se wo frɛ na me wi a me frɛ. Why? Me frɛ ni ni ma me akuso se wa onkomo. Why? Ni ade nyina. Go fie yi.
Hene.
Na ye free ora ne ho no a. Ye ti kromo asei. Ana antie bi e frɛ ni
in 12 20-footer shipping containers. The containers were tracked to a warehouse at Sapiman in Ega West municipality, where a special operation was conducted after a tip-off. The cleverly concealed currencies, mostly bundles of US dollars, was found in wooden boxes filled with cement. Other boxes opened in the warehouse during the operation revealed extra currencies stashed in boxes.
State of the Nation, Japa. Gold na ewa he. Gold na muko any sika dollars na muko ewa he. We want to know the truth of the nation. It's a good. Na ebesi ne ya hunu ba bi e fire dia. And it means as how good the dollars no. Because the people must know. The people must know. For several months, 1 year down the lane, the question is louder. That needs answers. Where is the Yes, sorry for your Sam John, you are oral, the state, national security, new gold board in some a trauma mudibu mine. Now, Afi, ya 24-hour economy. My main question two major topics are very important topic. Attorney General, the press conference, why Efa Ofuria Tao. People say you are not an honest person to the people when it comes to this very matter. Never. Attorney General Eba Beka and Sebi. Second. Furiata and high lawyers for the question is Attorney General and Attorney General. The Bena can Furiata a high lawyers no. Now also file a Ujina Okasai for several hours. When to me for one single evidence, I must say, Silta your filing your filing or federal district way. South federal district when you're filing your gobi. Na suit na mani jaji na teso wantimi amfa bibi sama amfa bibi asama yankan sisudu eti Attorney General question ye busa ne say so far Keno Furiata owo he enkomo bi akoso wo ho moma mi ni kakra nkyere mo John Mahama campaign team say they say to abano. The last $20 million omunya free he. Munti de make ye. Munti de ye. Before question me musa na fa momo ho. Musa John Mahama aban say the last $20 million on year in the campaign onya free he. You was a question. Your mama, mother here. You ever trouble? Not your mama was or you're very fluid. Now, opposition or move always can say, Cradie, not a young one. It means that. Idea wa mu yina points to the fact say it looks like obi percent adie no ye be chicken Furiata na mo de manfo no adwene edi agro and mechire no dey tia yanko ne yanko hwe oni jimba.
Okay, and I would have been very happy to hand over Abutrika as I have done, okay, and then get Oforiata quickly in return. All right, but usually the extradition proceedings take place in a court of competent jurisdiction. Okay. Hold on. Abutrika as I have done. Hold
on. Attorney General, Jinaso na yemusa question. Kovi. Mama mi say general question. Or say or you see where they say usually the extradition process is not started in a competent court of federal jurisdiction. Oba mremu agovi. Ubisa lawyer ni bia say what is the most principal law here pass obi huna. And they say say wusua mrani nyina wie na wonim jurisdiction of the court a wasua gukwa. It says over file case na case no woni made ma ni kosisen wa bene ma ni kosisen na o de call the wrong court wa de ye nyina no Bronisi o se enkase Okasa no say extradition process is start at the competent court of a federal jurisdiction. Tienio. Meanwhile, federal jurisdiction chrono. Wamfa anto. Wantibi anka nkyere say Ubedru United States here. Federal District Court war a United States here. A year 92. Ukodru New York, for instance. Federal District Court in 3 in New York. Your forum and venue selection. Ultimately, now sorry, my filing case. You cannot fight an extradition that does not exist. If it's an American from Extradition Act of 1960, Section 7, the ECA, United States, also file a federal question. File anyway. Now,
to take a moment to announce that I have formally transmitted the request for the extradition quickly in return. All right. But usually the extradition proceedings take place in a court of competent jurisdiction. In our case, that is the district court. All right. In the US, it will also be the federal district court. Now, mind you, the person who is the subject matter of extradition will fight it in court. Okay, so the American authorities won't just take my request and say, here you are, here is Ken Oforiatta, and then here is, his other accomplished, and you take them, and then they can face trial. They proceed, and I just got to know, that he has hired some of the top. Yesterday, I got to know that he has hired some of the top lawyers in the United States of America, very experienced lawyers, to, defend him. Now, I'm not afraid at all. All right. I am not afraid at all. But it means that there's going to be a fight in the federal courts in the US.
Attorney General, I am so sorry. You were a noble gentleman. Why are you deceiving the Ghanaian people? Extradition process. To challenge an extradition, there must first be a formal request from Ghana. Later, the timelines and data or the extradition procedure, you can clearly tell us that time like an Oforiatta and lawyers, and Oforiatta can appeal to the circuit court. So if you do her or more state court and or more federal court or more your friend is federal district court, circuit court, and some United States Supreme Court. Now, exactly. You can say extradition. Say federal district court or magistrate Nasua. You all you have to say issue extradition certificate. TNU by you read extradition section 1. I say a requisition for a surrender of a fugitive criminal of any country who is suspected of being in Ghana shall be made by the minister by a diplomatic representative or consular office for that country. The minister by order signified to a district magistrate that the requisition has been made and require him to issue this warrant for apprehension. Now, sir, extradition process will be the same reciprocity. 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 They say, send the extradition process. Sana US so any delay. So Ghana extradition act of 1960, section 7. Or says who extradite to be Obiaba be bone. Over see a channel in the the NC di kan ye say Nikromu ne diplomatic senka ye okuje to ablakwa ebe file abasi Ghana for mo hwe ni panama me. So US is almost the same. Extradition process is almost the same. Now you ready we say US for tie obi ebe ni. Now ubedu ha 18 United States Code Section 3184.
Or
say whenever there is a treaty or convention for extradition between United States and any other foreign government, any justice or judge of the United States or any magistrate authorized, the key word here is authorized. So you cannot just sit down and allow any judge at all, any magistrate at all, to sit on an extradition process. General Tienier. So Attorney General Babeka Chere say, ya file Kenoforia time high lawyers for high lawyers for now a lawyer for no more top class. They are fighting the extradition. It's a lie, palpable. Because first of all, you must tell us where Oforiata is. Because you can't just wake up and come and serve a year extradition process anywhere. It must be Oforiata in New York. Oforiata right New Jersey Federal District Court. It is our Federal District Court in the New Jersey. No, and one year file federal. Now maybe you said the court ready. So no suit. Oh my, so the idea that somebody is fighting extradition is not true. Here ready, a year section 18, here ready. Or say, may upon complaint made under oath, issue warrant for the apprehension. Social media. Govi, Mona Montia, no problem. Attorney General is lying to the people. They said no U.S. court is hearing any extradition case. Maybe extradition case in Omoyen, Ewahi. Attorney General, why are you lying to the people? Semenoka say Federal District Court to obey and our file extradition process against Kenoforiata because you can't just wake up and file extradition process anywhere at all. So why is it? Now,
former finance minister Ken Oforiata and his following a preliminary review, our International Cooperation Unit observed that certain aspects of the request require clarification and enhancements to align with the applicable legal and procedural requirements. We communicated these observations to the Office of the Special Prosecutor via a letter dated 25th November 2025 and requested supplementary documentation to ensure completeness. On December 9th, 2025, the Office of the Special Prosecutor provided a requested additional documentation and addressed observations.
So by December 9th, and I said 22nd. So at what point in our file extradition
request packages? Subsequently, on December 10th, 2025, my office transmitted the complete request to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for onward transmission to the competent authorities in the United States of America. That is, in this case, the Department of Justice of the United States.
So the Department of Justice of the United States, so clearly you understand that a Department of Justice of the United States, eventually issue a arrest warrant. So how did you manage to tell the Ghanaian people, say, Kenoforiata hire a lawyer for, so among fighting the extradition process? because court you ready sir you ready now I say if on such a hearing he deems fit, here we are talking about judge now bet national, he deems fit the evidence sufficient to sustain the charge under the provisions of the proper treaty or convention, he shall certify the same to the Secretary of State that a warrant may issue for the surrender of such a person. It's Attorney General, our lawyer Ninim say a banner extradition and your final decision of a court. So if extradition is just issuance of certificate, how did you manage to say that it is appealable? Because per section 3184 of United States Code, no, extradition is appealable. The only time a decision is appealable at the court is when that decision is a final binding judgment of a court. In some instances, when your lawyer when him say even temporary restraining orders and injunctions and the Quran and appealable at the court. How much more a certificate, magistrate, and a judge neighbor issue, and a wood tran torture Ghana for one say. Can Oforiata high top lawyers are they air fighting?
At this point, it is left to the American authorities, especially the judicial authorities, to make a determination on whether a sufficient basis exists for the two accused persons to be extradited to Ghana to stand trial. And because the matters have already been filed, and because they have been filed by the Office of the Special Prosecutor.
Filed where? Which court? Which judge? When was the hearing done? Filed where? Extradition cannot be filed at any just U.S. district court. Yes, I mean, you should give the people credit them with some intelligence. Etikeno Furiata address otehe. Kenoforiata ne address no otehe ana mo file a federal court se muni maybe otidi amon kan kire. Now there is no appeal, no second hearing. If it's a judge no ye magistrate court no onye determine say yes extradite Abutrika is a certificate to be released near the nako. But we try to chere manfo ne say Kenoforiata will be fighting going to the circuit. When you magre some bachi Kenoforiata and maybe some question said $20 million now modi ya mo campaign last minute na ewe he $20 million ewe na ya chief kanu wo mon chicken Oforiata no we nche ne chena wa agere yo say be chicken Oforiata is a lie. It's a lie. Yan chicken Oforiata ne nche ne chena so wa agere e yo say you ready a year. Okay. Sorry. I'm back to Ofancha Mr. Jai say Mr. X and Mr. Y. I feel no motion near my name. Or come Mr. X, Mr. Y, so still I don't want EPP and your what's here too. Now, Yansha Adiwi. When him say Adia Attorney General and Washada and war yesebe ya obese Kenoforiata case no. And make sure the India. Because as part of a year treaty conventions between a year United States shall not be surrendered if the offense in respect of which his surrender is requested is one of political character, or if it appears to the Court of National Liberation Council that the requisition of a surrender has in fact been made with a view to try or punish him for an offense of a political character. Tienio. Eti Adia Attorney General ya de bia no wode abegina media mu a or fight Kenoforiata onimpe fe se mrane kase se ye kase obi mra for extradition process. Na say nipa ne politicize ade any too much. United States will not give that person to you. So say, why are you lying to the people? I don't know which man for an intro. You know, court to crime file, you know, Fabra ni why? Attorney General ni chamotro. Ye nyina ehwe. So it's a
Full of reciprocity applies. Okay, and I would have been very happy to hand over Abutrika as I have done. Okay, and then get Oforiata quickly in return.
Now then, Abutrika, the one fighting case, from Supreme Court, from District Court to Abutrika, or decided and I'm going to call yes, sir. Now, yet me fighting extradition process up to a year Supreme Court level. So I believe that Abutrika would. So, Attorney General on Kano correct. Munina Mudia. Now, last minute, Yamfa last state of the nation, here we are, young so. Yet to come and say, Emma Ura John Dramani Mahama. John Dramani Mahama said, Yatu Abama no 2016. In fact, who penipo ye lucky power we are here. John Mahama said, Yatu Abama no 2016. In fact, who penipo ye lucky power we are here. John Mahama ye MP, Deputy Minister, Vice President, President. Anna, the Nimugu Asia 2016. Or Dan and Huno Okobaye. Okobaye and Yamiya and Adumsa share in Munyam. And this president, Bahuno said, Encophobia Shasia, Yentie Mahama Ayarga. Empina Wintimin Kunikrubuno. Yentie Mahama Ayarga. Now Mahama Ayarga, essay. Enam ejuma papa joma ma eboninti ebetimi kura yema joma ma nko tetem.
But due to the very, very excellent performance so far of John Dramani Mahama, Ghanaians are asking him to seek a third term. I know that. I know that because I read on social media, I listen to conversations, and Ghanaians believe that as a result of the good deeds of His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, they don't want him to leave the presidency.
They believe a third term is possible.
And they believe that a third term is possible. And they are demanding for a third term. But John Dramani Mahama has not given any indication that he wants to go for a third term. But I have always said that Ghanaians will be the ultimate deciders of the future of this country. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, why do I say that? Please pay attention. Why do I say that? Next doors in the Côte d'Ivoire, the opposition leaders came to me when I was in the ECOWAS Parliament and complained that the president there wanted to go for a third term, and they were calling on us in West Africa to support them to oppose and prevent the president from going for a third term. So I asked them, the president who is seeking for a third term, is he going to put a ballot box in front of the citizens and ask them to vote?
This useless conversation being had by Mahama Ayarga. Any serious jurisdiction, Mahama Ayarga would have resigned as the majority leader of our parliament. Now, Ghana Parliament, over the quality of people who stand on the floor of Parliament to debate, they lack even the intellectual firepower to be able to debate on the floor of Parliament. And unfortunately, it's the truth. The likes of Victor Usumu Jina floor of Parliament, President Kufuor Jina floor of Parliament, JH Mensah Jina floor of Parliament. No more making debate. They are making coherent analysis of issues. Look at Mahama Ayarga. Any serious country where majority leader of the party Any what the Constitution says. And this is not about politics. We are sipping you, metro, we don't go history. But only say no, Mr. Constitutional Review Commission for the Abase. My MPs in your ministers. There is historical antecedent to that. But only say Omodi Abase yen changing from 4 years to 5 years. There is historical antecedent to that. And I'm saying Ghana foreign tier city. And the same thing is Anna Kwame Nkrumah time. You see, yeah. Kwame Nkrumah Obaye 1948 riot. Kwame Nkrumah ye pamo no ye chine kotu mu na Nyankopon ye na dom said your mama ye gu na nimu ase 2016. Nyankopon ye na dom etie ni sufre. Ana Kwame Nkrumah in 1951 or so ye the election sessions will be tie ye UGCC for. Then onya nkrofo me sha ase keka nkwase asem kire no Kwame, you can do it. Kwame, the people love you. Kwame, go ahead. Now Kwame Nkrumah ye no yi Chief Justice Akukosa said your mama ba ye ono so yi Chief Justice ye tokonu hwim kwase asem sa. Now Kwame wakofa Preventive Detention Act we use parliament na ye de man no. Majority parliament near the Kwame Nkrumah no. Now Kwame Nkrumah used to the same majority parliament no. Hey, Masasa Marano Preventive Detention Act. Don't forget, everything Kwame Nkrumah did was law. It was legal, but it weakened the institution. And one of your mama bay or mufu eleno, yo, ye Chief Justice, no, you know, you have super majority. Kwame Nkrumah no super majority, super majority. It was 33 against 3 seats. So it was a super majority back in 1950. Say ya on near Catholic team. Now Kwame Nkrumah, Ave Gradia, we said your mama and walk catch ye easy. We Kwame Nkrumah do any issue. Or ye no use parliament super majority near the man no. And or pass him, they say Grandma declare one party state. Said ye name for a Jimmy for a catcher say Constitution, you know, says an ewa bra, would your mama when you win him the SC. The anti coup d'etat as a koso. Emma sa a republic way etimia survive is the hope that people think they will get the chance to choose their government every 8 years. Now what you say, yes, it's a constitution, Mesa could you and President Mama Pa, Betimia could you that said your mama doing some many Ghana. A man who is sorry Pomo Kwame Nkrumah, tell me a Pomo Kwame Nkrumah no. Now question Saki, or name a year. Ayi Hanover, Ofri Hanover, Oko China, Kwesi Saki Jane ho, Eba Ghana, Ebe surrender to the Kumakers. Etinipa ne ben wonu ane be yiwama. Wodi amu monada. Mama yalga wonti mi nkoni kuro monada. Se wo betimi aye, go betimi aye, se yana ne ye Kwame Nkrumah. Sa na champon beji tumi, champon je tumi ne mamanfo ne kosi da bi, o pe union government, o ne nkrofo ka kire champon betimi ayo. Champon Onwa ne nkrofo General Kufumu de tu no. Eti mama ama yarga nya ritiri koto se jemu amoa. Na wonada. Se obetimi ayo. The Ghanaian of yesteryears, the Ghanaian of 1966, the Ghanaian of 1972, the Ghanaian of 79, Ghana no we odasotiase. The entire yeja mama mudi sansem huno as politicians is because of the hope say enipa we wo tran so anya we 8 years in the obekwa mo biaba. It's refreshing. As I say obey illegal. So be mo biako. The Article 66(2) yen ready Article 66(2). Tienye ori adem crofobia imported nonsense into it. Say Article 66(2) say consecutive terms. This is the written or the actual text of Article 66(2). Article 66(2) is very clear. I say a person shall not be elected to hold office as president of Ghana for more than 2 terms. You need any consecutive. You need any caveat be 2 terms, full stop. The president limit is entrenched. It will be anti me mama can't say Anna constitution say 2 consecutive terms. And thereby never he go say. Your mama missing my microphone nada. So you say Ghana for a kawata. What dear momonada? Oba fufro now mobile John. You think you are doing what? You are not doing anything. The people just don't understand. Na mama yaga. Oh, ya man tete. Ya man tete. Said Sabia no muye against our constitution we are surviving for the past 33 years. It's because of the hope of the people changing their government every 8 years. and a constitution is supreme than you, John Dramani Mahama. Even if you decide to amend the constitution, which there is a process because the constitution under Article 290, that chapter 8 is an entrenched provision. So there are processes, a entrenched amendment. Even if the people decide to amend the constitution, which minimum you say emaso. You read Article 290 was this article applies to amendment of the following provisions of this constitution, which are in this constitution referred to as entrenched provisions. As a chapter 8, the whole of chapter 8. So chapter 8, be amendia. We hear say we go through Council of State. We hear say we gazette. Na ye hwede obenya tumi so di sansem hono no. Memo papa be na John Mahama ni bu a ye hunu bi da concert ne theatrics no. Enti ye versus constitution amenako. Tie nyansa. Mr. President, now you read Article 1 to was a constitution shall be the supreme law of Ghana. And any other law found to be inconsistent, no judicial interpretation shall save you. Now, you better find any means possible. Any means possible. And you defend it. Because Constitution under Article 3.4, you read what Article 3.4 says. All persons of Ghana shall have the right and duty at all times to defend this constitution, and in particular to resist any group of persons, any person or group of persons seeking to commit any of the acts referred to in clause 3. To hear why abrogate constitution wa yellow beko Ghana for nya kawetsa. Obviously, the laws were made for men. No problem. Said the laws were made for men. No, yes, so kwasi asem so. Ye benya bodamini a ochina wono so beba. Also, Adiana cry say yen free 2 times and 3 times and one. You better about after every 20 years. You think you are the only people who are power hungry. You people. Tie make any Mr. President. Say what you say you more powerful. Unim nyansa obi antimi nya ohria. Kwame Nkrumah Ghana for. Dia woje fa ahudie ma Ghana for pamono. Kwame Nkrumah George fa ahudie ma Ghana for pamono. Okotena gini no ko wi. Etu de mo na da wa John betimi aye sisa constitution John betimi aye sisa ko mo na da o. Na me be chiro pictures bi. So now you're more powerful, you're more intelligent, you're more handsome than Kwame Nkrumah become Betty. Mr. President, be careful. To me ba ye nyankwasiafo emo mutwa muhia. Na enye no mo po wasemu. Omo pe ade no a omo die because of utumi no. Tie be dada. Na John Mahama betimi ayo. John, go ahead, amend the constitution. Kobio. Mr. President, Kwame Nkrumah, the best president Ghana ever had. Onye, after you two, no tigini. Oma no mo dada ne so wonye de wonye nyina no. Obi akura nkwango sera no. It is a president mama be koso aye de oye no a. Me ka wo se Kwame Nkrumah de atu ni nie. Mr. President, the two Kwame Nkrumah nie. Eso be koso aye de wo ye no a. To aso saa. Mr. President, enipa dada na wo ye de wo ye no a de two Kwame Nkrumah enie. Kwame Nkrumah na oje fa ahodie ma manfo no a. Na manfo ni bonisi no. It drew when West come to chef. Oyi se akoko sa se de obaye wayi a Chief Justice ayenka ho hwe no. You are weakening the institutions. Go ahead and do it. But mention us a picture we so. One was gentleman, a friend Charles Taylor. Charles Taylor was a very powerful guy in Liberia. When power changed within a twinkle of an eye, this is Charles Taylor, a hunk of Guninsa. This is Charles Taylor, a hunk of Guninsa. It is a 2 make a club by 1 Ghana for body or 2 seconds. Mama Hama Yarigamo, Madanka Williams. And now they'll say you are above the law and you can change it and you go for dear bed. You will be shocked what you will be met with. Odi mo na da odu asare mo. Ko jo odu asare mo na da. You'll be shocked what you'll be met with. And we shall defend this constitution with our blood. Some of us were not born to just become some lines or a page in somebody's history. We never was born to be like that. And we don't want anybody to give us an opportunity to write a whole chapter about us. You will face the fiercest resistance ever in the history of our republic. Na machron klata na mawa. And I know Deputy Director of Operations at the presidency. Your friend is Mustafa Bandi. Or say MPP for the baby boy. And yet me winnie. Mustafa MPP for baby boy. You know why? Because San and Nipa Adasan is subaiti. Adasan subaini say. See the 2 million mau Julius Caesar. Enipa na omone ne call go ekokontokwa Julius Caesar call go kontokwa. Say nipa na wo ba ye Brutus ne nasefo. Omo an de sekan wo no ewo eye Senate. In the middle of Senate. Alexander the Great at the age of 23 years etimi conquer from Macedonia all the way to eye Persia. Eje sa kingdom akese nyina ono an nkrofo ne poison no. It is a winning to me said yet here. Sit down there and start doing the things you are doing. Near the constitution, and it will change the constitution. Go and change the constitution. Julius Dabra was president in Libya. Pa. I see don't get here di pa. Or Moabe Boami the second war a Senate. Said you war Julius Caesar. Coincidentally, only Julius, but I could Julius Caesar, I could Julius Dabra. It would be twaso. Nemi anya ojamama 24-hour economy onya yensu yamane tete ora etro onya yensu yamane tete DS Stephen Tokwa with Sam George onya yensu yamane tete. Go ahead and do that, and you will see. Say to me, Kwame Nkrumah one question Saki na ye the foreign affairs minister onene na call Hanover ye ku ni we ya no ja no no ba Ghana. It is a wonim said you 2 meter. Tina honedi eti mo ye President Mahama 3rd term, President Mahama 4th term. Emma so china. Even if the Constitutional Review Commission for omo amendment na omo proposing omo ya, President Mahama came at the back on the back of this very constitution which gave him 2-term limit. So he can never become president again. Say yeah, amending one. It will not take a year retrospective effect. It will take a year effect from your next election. So whoever wins, they may cost 5 years now. Oh, President Mahama dear, well we ting tong time. So, ladies and gentlemen, the state of the nation is say, Japa. God no ko hunu and the for aban ye hunu gold no baby ewo. State of the nation is a gold board some jamfin crofo na ochiche wo mo no. Besi na ye hunu. State of the nation is a ECG for enyoma wo muka sa ayira containers ya ante ho asembio. State of the nation is a Attorney General second ofurata beba ne baba china. 1 year ni odi Attorney General no media mu court nso ya bie onko. State of the nation is a national security. Enyoma omkochi ye bebre no ani ho. Ya tro frakadam na ada no mudi bu man 24-hour economy way and ma ba we ka kire ese mo pe eti madam nyina amase. This is the maiden edition. We did Okatakyie Afrifa Mensa. Now what we must understand is that clearly a year your mama and me got tete. But we obia that also be got tete. My say lie. I came to serve you guys. I am done. You let me a home break kakra because Christmas in a mood, you know. But I can promise you that starting after the Christmas, you know, there won't be any break. me buy in a schools and say I need to settle in properly. I have settled in and I know I can be working from here. Eti me da munye na mase and I know obi si America there oba na yes ya e kire se ubebu mi ameti ha metimi ye show da bia system no banati e no kre pa system ni more than to the point say muhunu obi anso da bia wo sore mo betina Monday to Monday be ye kwase ya ne aboa say nipa no ni dwuma bia no ye useless pa if say system we wotim na da bia wo hye ba bi ye kwase ya ne aboa na wo mpe bibi nya